Bulagi Tavwa, we love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bulaminaka, I'm Linda Form, a student Suva. I love listening to Today FM because they play latest music and they rock.
Hi, my name is Osnate. I'm from Ba. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bula, I'm a curator from Nandi. We love listening to Today FM. Here in Nandi, it rocks.
Hi, I'm Shania. I'm from Lotoka and I love Today FM and it rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In the news tonight, MSEF to detain Gounder shipping vessels. Human Rights Director hits out at Vulangi comment. And 3 more hours to go for FBC Tech Trade Show.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Amrita Sagar.
The Maritime Safety Authority of Fiji will detain all vessels owned by Gounder Shipping Limited from tomorrow. The MSEF in a statement says this is due to the company failing to comply with the Maritime Safe Ships Management Regulation of 2014. Under the regulation, ships must be operated safely through safe on-board work practices and the protection of the marine environment. The regulation also requires ships to have in place a safe ship management system, including a policy on environment protection. The public as well as cargo shippers are requested to make travel arrangements with Patterson Brothers Limited and Interlink Shipping Limited. MSEF says it will only allow GSL to continue with its services as and when it complies with the regulation. Gounder Shipping provides services to Savu Savu and Taveuni twice a week. It provides weekly services to Kandavu, Koro, Ngau, Wanwabalavu and Via in the Lau group. Its vessel makes a monthly trip to Ratuma and Yasiasa Moala. Attempts to get comments from George Gounder were unsuccessful. The Human Rights and Anti-Discrimination Commission has hit out at outgoing SODELPA President Ratu Naingama Lalambalavu's Vulangi comment. During the SODELPA AGM in Savu Savu on Friday, Ratu Naingama labelled the National Federation Party and the Fiji Labour Party as old parties made up by Vulangis or visitors. Human Rights Director Ashwin Raj says comments such as these, which remind us of who belongs and who does not, is a sad reflection of entrenched racism in our country. Raj is calling upon all leaders from all ethnic communities, including the traditional leaders, to refrain from adopting the language of exclusion and rejection and embrace equality and non-discrimination. He states we cannot be selective about when we speak out against racism. He is also urging everyone to speak out and condemn racism whenever it rears its ugly head and not when it's just politically convenient and seen as an assault on one's own political identity. While the majority of employers pay their Fiji National Provident Fund contributions on time, certain unscrupulous companies are still evading from paying their dues. The FNPF has taken 111 such unscrupulous employers to court to recover the unpaid contribution. Pranita Prakash reports.
Steps are being taken to ensure that dishonest employers are dealt with accordingly.
We are working with them, we've given them time payments, and we've also taken action against them. We've put them on travel ban, and with some of them we've also prosecuted. But these are employers who are mostly like in the construction industry, security industries, who are not so reputable. So that's why it's difficult for us to sometimes even find them.
The chief executive says that they will be working with organizations to strengthen compliance.
Majority of members' contributions come on time, but there are few, particularly in those industries, that we want to work with. As you know, it's been announced in the budget from 2021, where all the construction workers should be paid not through cash by statements, so that will help us in terms of compliance. So those are initiatives and that will benefit members in this process of compliance.
FNPF had earlier revealed that 74 employers were taken to court and the fund recovered $1.7 million in outstanding contributions through legal proceedings last year. Pranita Prakash, FBC News.
A 56-year-old farmer who is alleged to have stabbed his wife and later attempted to take his own life passed away yesterday. The incident took place in Yavala, Singatoka on Friday. The suspect allegedly stabbed his wife following a heated argument and fled the scene. He was found lying motionless a few meters away from the scene after attempting to take his life. Both the victim and suspect were admitted at the Singatoka hospital. However, the suspect died yesterday morning. The victim remains admitted in hospital. In another incident, a woman was taken in custody after pouring hot water on her 24-year-old partner following a heated argument. The incident happened in Namaka, Nandi on Friday, and the suspect sustained burns. He is currently admitted at the Nandi hospital as the investigation continues. The last-minute rush has picked up as people have only 3 more hours to check out the 2019 FBC Tech Trade Show. Exhibitors have replenished stock for the final day of the family event that has exceeded their expectations. Lena Rees has more.
The 48 exhibitors are overwhelmed with the sales made and the crowd turnout despite the rainy weather.
It was very good since it was the first time for the FBC Trade Tech Show. We have plenty of visitors and customers who are corporate customers also came to our booth.
Well, final day of the sales is going very good till now.
It's been very good. We have had a lot of exposure since our 5-6 years of existence in Fiji. This is the first time we got the opportunity to meet real students.
Fiji Broadcasting Corporation Chief Executive Riaz Said Qayyum has labelled the event a great success.
We know of one business, they came here just to show their product, but they've ended up selling 35 machines. That's quite incredible because that was business they were not prepared for. So that's just one of the successful stories. All the exhibitors that we've spoken to so far, they want to register again for next year, and we've got more waiting.
The 2019 FBC Tech Trade Show will close its gates at 9 tonight. Lena Rees, FBC News.
Now, with 3 hours to go, Lena joins us live once again tonight. Lena, the clock is ticking away for the gates for the first ever Tech Trade Show. Is there a rush?
Definitely, people are continuing to trickle in by the numbers to take advantage of the bargains and the entertainment available here at the 2019 FBC Tech Trade Show. And with us, we have FBC's Director Marketing and Sales, and Vijayan Kumar. And Mr. Kumar, please tell us a little bit about how the past 4 days of Fiji's first Tech Trade Show have been.
Thanks, Lena. The smile says it all. I would like to thank all our viewers and listeners to turn out in huge numbers despite the weather condition and making this event a successful one.
All 48 exhibitors, all 48 booths were sold out to the exhibitors. How have their feedback been?
From this morning, the overwhelming thing is that we are getting exhibitors. They're talking to me about next year's event, dates and stuff. And at the same time, they, how clients think that I'm going to take a booth and that should be enough for us. But the overwhelming thing is they have already, asking me questions about taking bigger space for next year. So it's basically an overwhelming and amazing, interesting feedback from all the clients. So the exhibitors are really excited and they've been asking me about when we're going to do it next year. They want the dates and they want to book, spots right now.
And with the last minute rush, people are wondering, are we going to have an FBC Tech Trade Show next year?
Definitely we're going to have one. As mentioned earlier, clients are asking us and they want to actually buy more booth space so at least they can display the product and services. As mentioned, this is Fiji's first tech show ever, and this is not just first one. We're going to basically do another one next year, and we're going to grow from there. So the response has been overwhelming for us, from exhibitors, also the public coming in, as we have been telling everyone from day one. This is the first one, and you'll find a lot of stuff that never have been displayed at any trade show in Fiji. And the gates, will be closing in another 2 hours time. So I expect more Fijians to come down and be part of it. And don't regret later on Monday, I missed a very good event.
And there you have it. With less than 2 hours left to go before gates close here at the 2019 FBC Tech Trade Show, people continue to trickle in, and I'm sure that they're going to look forward to next year's bigger and better FBC Tech Trade Show. Amrita.
Up ahead, Health Minister urges balance. And tonight we bring you the success story of an aspiring medical student. Details after the break.
Bula, gue minuni mereka-reka untuk terletak di forong 6 FM, namun 2 NSR.
Nimbula, ayaw meli, na watiti may mataniway, ando talita ka na warong 6 FM.
Ando to kami ono series 6 FM, namun 2 NSR isu.
Ni sambol binakan lewi biti gonga lo menitau ni lewemba. Eu ngango emosi mbale roko-roko untuk talita ka na warong 6 FM.
Bula FM, number 2 NSR.
Bula FM, number 2 NSR.
Working long hours can affect a person's productivity and health. Health Minister Dr. Ephraim Mwanganambete says long working hours lead to fatigue and even serious health complications if workers don't rest well and stay hydrated. Kelly Vidala reports.
There's a need for people to work smart and allow their bodies to get the rest it deserves.
If people are not resting, then they can be exhausted, they can be chronically fatigued. If they're working hard for long hours and forgetting to keep themselves hydrated, they can become dehydrated. So these are some of the indirect health effects of not looking after oneself, with the expectations that I can.
Many Fijians says while it's imperative that they work long hours at times, it's also dependable on individuals and how they handle the situation.
Yeah, it should be, because if health is good, then you'll be able to work again tomorrow.
Every, what you do at 3 times, you drink water, and you should have your lunch in the time. We rest on the time too, when you go to the lunch hour.
Okay, I take good rest and demand more pay.
The health minister says people should prioritize their health.
Of course, the expectations are to work hard, but maybe should we be looking at actually working smarter?
A new research has revealed that people who worked long hours had a higher risk of stroke, especially if they've worked those hours for 10 years or more. Kelly Vadala, FBC News.
The Catholic Church in Fiji now has synod documents which will form the Archdiocese of Suva pastoral plan in the future. Nandera Parish priest Father Timothy Kolondisi has confirmed a declaration was made this afternoon to begin their faith journey as the Church looks to effectively respond to social and economic issues of today. Savara Tambor reports.
A wide cross-section of the church members, including the youth, people with disabilities and even older persons, participated in consultations and open debates on key issues such as family life, leadership and good governance.
It's like setting a new, renewed pastoral plan on how the church will especially try to meet the challenges of today in the Fiji context.
A special Thanksgiving Mass was held this afternoon to mark the closing of the Catholic Church's second Archdiocesan Synod. During the Mass, the Church's future plans were announced by the leader.
The people from the grassroots actually participated, and Bishop trying to listen to how they feel, how they think of how to lead the church.
I believe this festival helps us to raise issues and voice our concerns, which will at the end will provide a better pathway for the church.
They're able to participate now fully in the church as the church paves its way to becoming an inclusive and barrier-free.
According to the church, the year-long synod process is a unique way for Archbishop Peter Loichong to guide his pastoral leadership. Meanwhile, the last synod held by the church was 29 years ago in 1990 under the late Archbishop Petero Matava. Sabera Tambua, FBC News.
The week-long Digital Duavata Northern Crime Prevention Carnival got underway at Lambasa's Subral Park yesterday. Just like previous years, the organizing committee, including the contestants, will work together to spread awareness on crime prevention. Launching the carnival, Divisional Planning Officer Northern Uraya Rainima urged the people of the North to join hand in hand in the fight against crime.
At this year's event, we must focus on encouraging and convincing each other that we stand against crime and start to build on our relationship with one another. One that will count and brave all situations of life, so that we can start to respect one another and have love for each other, irrespective of race, color, belief, or even the different walks of life.
Losing a loved one can have great impacts on a person, and how one is able to handle the loss can either make or break the spirit. For 22-year-old Nivita Sharma, it was a time to gather all she could to ensure no one felt as helpless as she did when she lost her grandmother. Lena Rees with tonight's success story.
Successful Fijians is brought to you by the Fiji Development Bank, your partner in progress.
Sharma, whose parents are from Kavanangasau in Singatoka, is now a medical student in New York, and despite traveling the world, she has kept Fiji at heart. She shares how the loss of her grandmother was an inspiration to her success.
She was born in Fiji, and when she was young, she had a throat infection which went untreated and eventually infected her heart, so she had rheumatic heart disease. And that, at the time in Fiji, they didn't have the right treatments or diagnoses. So for me, had that one little thing been treated and detected in Fiji, she may not have had the series of illnesses that she went through. And so that's why I wanted to do something that could help improve the health care here in Fiji.
At the age of 16, Sharma became the founder and chief executive of EqualMed, an NGO that has to date donated over $1.5 million worth of medical supplies and equipment to health centers in rural and remote areas across Fiji. Being born and bred in Australia did not stop Sharma, who is now 22, to give back to her parents' homeland.
And so in 2013, I brought medical supplies, and in 2014, I brought a little more medical supplies than the previous year. It was around, I'd say, 600 or 700 pounds of medical supplies. Again, going around the smaller health centers and health clinics in Fiji, because those are the ones that usually lack the most, since they're tucked away in corners of the island.
In an effort to make a larger impact, the medical student brought more back to Fiji each year. There were minor challenges, but this did not deter her.
Sometimes the communication isn't there. When we approach healthcare practitioners or nurses and physicians, and we ask them what they need, we want to know what they need. We don't want them to stay silent, because we can't bring what is most needed and most utilized in Fiji if we don't know what it is.
The Bachelor of Science graduate credits her parents for all their sacrifice in taking care of her grandparents and raising her. Sharma is continuing her first-year studies at Weill Cornell Medical College in New York City and dreams of being better involved and improving medical health care in Fiji. Lena Reese, FBC News.
Successful Fijians is brought to you by the Fiji Development Bank, your partner in progress.
Hi, Bula. I'm Selai from Nandi. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hi, my name is Sotiama here in Ba. We love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Bula, I'm Miri. I'm from Lotoka and I love Gold FM because they play all my classic hits.
Hi, my name is Fiona from Tavua and I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hi, I'm Ini from Rakiraki. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Sevoloni Rees is continuing his dream run for the Crusaders in Super Rugby. Rees scored a double in the Crusaders' 30-26 win over the Hurricanes in the second semi-final last night. The win means the Crusaders set up a home final against the Jaguares. The experienced players like Samisoni Viriviri and Aser Imbuli will be vital for new Fairbrother Sullivan Trophy champions Nandi next weekend. Team coach Ponichese Lutudiri says Nandronga is a different team altogether when it comes to the Fairbrother, and it's important to have players like Olympian Viriviri and Buli. Lutudiri says the focus is now on Nandronga. The team beat Naitasiri 14-10 yesterday.
I think the pressure creeping in the process of decision-making. And next week's game with Maseki and Petale will take care of itself. At the moment we just celebrate the win. Come Monday we'll open for the class. And some bringing more experience to the class. We come in with a lot of young boys in the team.
Tomongo Navo Jr. is Fiji's super middleweight champion. This after he beat Abhay Chand on points last night at Prince Charles Park in Nandi under the South Pacific Boxing Promotions Battle in the West program. Ngonavo is from Naitasiri, while Navosaslaga from Raimba Village Chand also had his moments in the fight. In another fight, Fiji's heavyweight boxing champion Pete Rongida was beaten by James Singh from the Seaside Boxing Club in Singatoka. Singh beat Gida by way of technical knockout in the 5th round. Meanwhile, Sebastian Singh and Silivani Nawai fight ended in a draw. Two judges scored the fight 76-76, while another had 77-76. It was a non-title fight as Singh tipped the scale 1.5 kg more at the weigh-in on Friday. The netball series in New Zealand has really brought out the best for the young and new Fiji Pearls Raps. To overseas boxing, New Zealand boxer Joseph Parker defeated Alex Leapai in Providence, Rhode Island, USA. Parker earned a 10th round win over Leapai. Leapai did hit the canvas in the 5th round, however, it came as a result of lost footing. Ultimately, though, the referee would stop the fight in the 10th, ruling Leapai unable to continue to hand Parker the win. The result takes Parker's record to 26 wins from his 28 professional fights. Former Fiji Mbati forward Daniel Saifiti will now tomorrow whether he will be part of New South Wales Blue squad for the State of Origin decider. Two-time champions Germany suffered a shock Women's World Cup quarter-final loss this morning. They were beaten 2-1 by Sweden. The loss also means Germany will not get the chance to defend the Olympic gold medal they won in Rio, Brazil in 2016. Well, today rain was experienced over most parts of the country, especially in the afternoon and the evening. Windy conditions prevailed throughout the day. Looking at the west, it was mainly cloudy, very humid, and a few showers was experienced late this afternoon. From Pacific Harbour to Suva, cloudy periods and heavy rain throughout the day was experienced. And up north, occasional rain, heavy at times, and few thunderstorms were the order of the day. At sea, rough to very rough seas. Elsewhere, it was moderate to fresh easterly winds, gusty at times, moderate to rough seas. For the tides, low tide will be at 11:24 p.m. with high tide at 5:40 tomorrow morning. You can expect sunrise to be at 6:38. As for tomorrow, occasional rain is expected, heavy at times, and few thunderstorms are expected as well over most places. As we look further on to Tuesday, there will still be some showers over the eastern and interior parts of the larger islands, but it will be fine apart from afternoon or evening showers elsewhere. Recapping the main stories, MSEF to detain Gander shipping vessels. Human Rights Director hits out at the Vulangi comments. And 3 more hours to go for FBC Tech Trade Show. For these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. To our poll question segment, this week we're asking, would you consider taking a ferry to escape peak time traffic? You can visit our FBC website to answer. Do send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email fbcnews@fbc.com.fj or share it with us via our Facebook page FBC News, or you can also follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC News or simply hashtag FBC News. And that was your FBC News for tonight. Until next time, good night.
My name is Neha and I'm from Karavi, and Mirchi FM it's hot. हम आंचल है नसोरी से मिर्ची FM बहुत जुलूम.
Hi, हम शारा प्रकाश बात करता है और तावा में मिर्ची FM सबकंसर and Mirchi FM it's hot.
Hi, my name is Prashant. I live in Suva. I love Mirchi FM because Mirchi FM it's hot.
Hi, I'm Shane. I love listening Mirchi FM because it's awesome and it's hot.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Shavi. We love listening to Mirchi FM in Lambasa.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.